Imagine federal agents traditionally guarding our borders, suddenly sweeping through city streets in Chicago to arrest suspected undocumented immigrants, outpacing their immigration enforcement counterparts. This isn't just a shift, it's a bold reimagining of how America handles immigration under the Trump administration, and it's sparking heated debates nationwide. But here's where it gets controversial. Border Patrol agents. Those uniformed officers you typically picture patrolling the U.S.-Mexico border are now taking center stage in interior crackdowns, leading to more arrests than Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, in key operations. Let's dive into the details to understand why this is happening and what it means for everyone involved. According to internal Department of Homeland Security data shared with CBS News, since September 16th of this year, Customs and Border Protection, CBP, which includes Border Patrol, has made approximately 1,500 arrests in the Chicago area as part of the Midway Blitz operation. That's more than the roughly 1,400 arrests logged by ICE, the agency officially tasked with enforcing immigration laws inside the country. Interestingly, just a few weeks earlier, in mid-October, ICE had the higher tally, around 1,000 versus CBP's about 800. These numbers highlight how the dynamic is evolving rapidly. This expansion represents a dramatic departure from tradition. Historically, Border Patrol agents focused on stopping illegal crossings and drug smuggling along the borders with Canada and Mexico, plus some coastal areas. But under the second Trump administration, they've been deployed nationwide for a massive deportation drive, targeting suspected unauthorized immigrants in major cities led by Democrats, like Chicago. It's like flipping the script on their usual playbook, and experts say it's unprecedented in scope. Leading this charge is Gregory Bovino, an outspoken Border Patrol sector chief who's been personally directing these operations. Starting with summer raids in Los Angeles and Sacramento, Bovino has now brought his teams to Chicago. Critics have blasted his methods as overly aggressive and indiscriminate, pointing to heavy-handed tactics that have drawn widespread condemnation. For instance, in LA, roving patrols targeted day laborers at places like Home Depot parking lots and car washes, sparking accusations of racial profiling, claims federal officials vehemently deny. Bovino, on the other hand, has supporters who see him as a no-nonsense leader, effectively executing President Trump's tough stance on illegal immigration. And this is the part most people miss, the human side of these operations. In Chicago, similar aggressive sweeps have ignited protests and clashes with residents and activists. Social media videos show Border Patrol agents pursuing individuals through crowded neighborhoods or facing off against angry crowds. Bovino himself has joined some of these efforts, including outside an ICE facility in Broadview, Illinois, where demonstrators have held vigils for weeks. Tensions escalated further last Tuesday when Bovino appeared before a federal judge in Chicago. The judge ordered his agents to curb their use of force, requiring 2 warnings before deploying chemical agents like tear gas. She cited incidents where tear gas was used, including one that reportedly affected children preparing for a Halloween parade. Federal officials defend these actions, saying they're necessary in volatile situations to protect agents, and Bovino told CBS News that the force used has been exemplary, the least amount of force necessary to accomplish the mission. For beginners wondering about the roles here, think of ICE as the specialized team for interior enforcement, often using intelligence and surveillance to target individuals with criminal records. Border Patrol, with their broader reach, can stop anyone suspected of being in the U.S. illegally anywhere in the country, though their powers are strongest near borders. This shift has even caused friction within the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, where some ICE leaders argue that Border Patrol's high-profile, sweeping tactics are too controversial and could erode public backing for Trump's deportation goals, according to anonymous U.S. officials. Despite these criticisms, the administration seems to see potential in Border Patrol's approach. Reports indicate plans to reassign about half of ICE's 25 field office directors, replacing many with CBP officials to ramp up deportations. DHS responded by emphasizing unity. DHS is one team and we have one fight to secure the homeland. They also noted that Operation Midway Blitz has led to over 3,000 arrests of illegal aliens, including rapists, murderers, and gang members. Most CBP personnel in Chicago are Border Patrol agents, though some from the Office of Field Operations are involved too. Former Border Patrol Deputy Chief Matt Hudak, who served from the late 1990s until 2023, called this urban deployment unique, highlighting Border Patrol's nationwide authority. With around 20,000 agents compared to ICE's fewer than 6,000 deportation officers. And the U.S.-Mexico border now at a 55-year low in illegal crossings, down from highs under the previous administration. Border Patrol has more resources available. Hudak explained that Border Patrol operates in a faster-paced and forward-leaning manner, unlike ICE's more methodical style. This agility could give them an advantage in boosting arrest numbers. He likened it to switching coaches or pitchers in a baseball game to turn things around. It's a practical analogy. If the current strategy isn't scoring enough, bring in a different squad to get results. Nicole Skanga contributed to this report. What do you think? Should Border Patrol expand into urban enforcement, or does this blur the lines between border security and domestic policing too much? Is Bovino a hero for tough enforcement, or are his tactics crossing into excessive force? Share your views in the comments. We'd love to hear your take on this polarizing issue.